Let's pivot here to the team we thought was going to be the division champion out there in the NFC East. That's the Philadelphia Eagles, and instead of doing just that and celebrating another division title back-to-back, what are you looking for? You looking for a win?
I was looking for a panic button. I thought we had a panic button.
They're looking for a win right now. 5 of their last 6 the wrong way. Their only win, their previous matchup against the Giants. They lose this matchup against the Giants. I guess just bluntly put, what's going on with Philadelphia right now?
It's time. I'm looking for the panic button. It's time to hit the panic button. Bam, whatever noise the panic button makes, we need to all make it because it's time to panic. And I know last week, Joe, you asked me a question about the concern level for the Eagles. I said, oh, I'm concerned, but I'm not ready to hit the panic button. I'm ready to hit the panic button right now. I think the Eagles fans, they're clearly ready to do so as well. And here's why. Your quarterback, Jalen Hurts, before leaving the ball game, he didn't seem to be comfortable. It seemed like he was never involved in the ball game. Defensively, what is going on? So many highly vested players on the defense, especially in the trenches. These guys are not showing up. Tyrod Taylor, Saquon Barkley, Wendell Robinson, whoever, Sterling Shepard, had a field day against the Eagles. And this was a ball game where you needed to win because you were playing the same time as the Dallas Cowboys. And we already knew what was at stake. The winner of this ball game, Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants. If one of the other loses, the one that wins gets the #1 spot in a home playoff game. They came out super flat. So that's on coaching, but it's also on the leadership within the locker room, on the roster.
Certainly.
And then your quarterback leads the ball game with a finger. And then, of course, your star wide receiver. You already came into the ballgame without Devontae Smith, right? A.J. Brown, we know what type of difference maker he is. He went out with an injury. We don't know his status. So right now, it's time to hit the panic button. And you would think, Joe, based on how we watched the Buccaneers play against the Carolina Panthers, and we all complain about, wow, it was ugly. I mean, if this was the College Football Playoff Committee, they probably would vote the Buccaneers out based on how they play.
The Bucs 3 weeks ago might be an issue for Philadelphia.
Yeah, but now if you look at the Bucs, even though they didn't look really convincing against the Panthers, seeing what the Eagles look like, whoo, you like your chances, especially not knowing how healthy Jalen Hurts will be or A.J. Brown defensively. They got a lot of loopholes, so yeah, it's time to hit the panic button. I mean, when you look at the fall from the cliff for the Eagles, a month ago, at one point in time, they were 11-1. 11-1, controlling their own destiny, and found a way to squander it away.
It's tough times right now for Philadelphia. Yes, you're in the dance, but there is no team there with less momentum, it certainly feels like. Then the Philadelphia Eagles find that panic button, slam that thing, because as you said, quarterback, wide receiver, stack those problems on top of the problem that's been there all season, Mac.
Yeah.
The secondary issues against the Giants on this afternoon.
And you know their fan base, the Eagles, they don't tolerate any foolishness. Ooh, they've seen a lot of foolishness over the last few weeks. It feels like Philadelphia are not going to the playoffs.
There is a
right? It feels like they're not making it.
It feels like there is a lot of worry because there's a nice sample size of that on our crew here at CBS Sports HQ. We have our fingers on the pulse of the Philadelphia Eagles and that fan base. And
that fan base don't play around. They don't play with no foolishness.
Right, because the season could come to an end on the pirate ship as they will take on the Buccaneers in the wild card round that is in Tampa Bay. More coming on CBS Sports HQ, including record-setting moments for one Puka Nacua. Got to some rookie numbers. We'll show you how he got there.